Salve, salve, galerinha! Mais uma vez aqui no canal Clickmestre com vocês aí, com Final Fantasy XVI. E se você não é inscrito no nosso canal, por favor, se inscreva no canal, acione o sininho para ficar por dentro das novidades aí do canal Clickmestre. E hoje temos novidades aí no nosso canal, nós vamos ter aí uma livezinha de Fortnite mais tarde, né? Mas antes disso, vamos jogar aí Final Fantasy XVI aí, tá? Se você tá acompanhando aí, tem a playlist lá no meu canal e você pode aí utilizar ela para poder ver os vídeos aí tranquilamente, caso você queira rever algumas ações aí. Também na mesma playlist você também vai poder ver aí alguns vídeos aleatórios, como quando eu tenho que enfrentar algum tipo de boss e alguns momentos interessantes aí do jogo. Então você também lá na playlist, junto com a minha live, você vai poder ver lá alguns vídeos aí em relação aos jogos que nós estamos jogando aqui, tá? Não é só para Final Fantasy, mas também para todos os outros. Eu tô com a minha tela fora, eu vou botar minha tela aqui de volta. Melhor assim, né? Vamos lá pro a tela do jogo. Tá? Lembrando que nós estamos transmitindo também para TikTok. Essa é a live no TikTok também. Tá? Você pode acompanhar por lá, e todas as nossas redes sociais estão aí na descrição do nosso canal. Fechado? Final Fantasy é um jogo bem interessante. Um jogo bem legal aí. Vou colocar multichat aqui, que qualquer lugar que alguém for falar comigo aí, o chat vai me mostrar. Projetar a janela e a gente vai estar disponível aí para responder qualquer pergunta aí. Me desculpa aí a demora para poder soltar a live, né? Mas nós tivemos aí uns probleminhas técnicos. Do nada a internet de casa começou a travar, né? Mas eu consegui resolver aqui e as coisas parecem estar fluindo normalmente aí. Fechado? Deixa eu tirar os anúncios da gente aqui. Você já deve saber, já @clickmestre. Você consegue me acompanhar em todas as redes sociais, né? Essa live aqui eu não fiz muita divulgação dela, então se você puder compartilhar, eu vou agradecer muito você. Obrigado? Beleza.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy. What do you
Vamos fazer a missão aí. Vamos dar uma olhada aqui. Temos várias missõezinhas aqui que dá para fazer, né? Aliás, várias missões, as missões estão travadas aqui. Vamos lá conversar lá. Beleza. Desde já eu peço para você, deixa o seu like. Ajuda nós, queiroz. Ajuda nós, queiroz. Vamos lá. Mexer no negócio aqui. Todos os canais estão aí abertos. Ah, sim. Eu sempre posto lá no X também, tá, gente? Se você quiser saber o link aí, quiser saber alguma coisa, só me seguir no X aí. Lá é um pouquinho diferente, é Clickmestre 1. Ok. Mestre 1 você consegue aí e acompanhar. Pronto, agora sim, em definitivo aqui, a nossa live stream de Final Fantasy. Eu vou soltar uma live, provavelmente vai rodar durante praticamente 24 horas aqui no canal, falando de Fortnite com as melhores, com os melhores, nossas melhores lutas aí.
We can keep running,
A namorada dele aí.
or we can walk through this door.
Podemos continuar fugindo. Tô doido pra fugir com você.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this. gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given.
Denúncia, maldição.
But there is one thing I can say for certain.
Entendo
I
aí.
am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Fogo e gelo.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial.
Capitão Imperial? A coisa vai ficar quente aí.
To mother.
Isso aí. Caramba, hein?
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual...
Exauser.
Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we have sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without?
Caramba.
But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance!
You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is
I see.
time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same.
Exatamente a mesma coisa aqui, embora.
But the mother crystals.
Os Crystal Masters são enormes, mas alguns grandes como montanhas.
So you see the problem.
Você entende o problema? Imagine quando o éter pode ser consumido por um desses tamanhos.
As to where it's all going, mind.
Agora,
Well,
para onde vai?
can't know everything,
Bom,
can I?
eu também não
We are
sei.
told that the mother crystals are divine.
Nós ensinamos os cristais
Their
mágicos
ether a
que
gift from
o
the
éter deles era a dádiva dos céus.
For centuries,
Séculos,
nations
nações
have
batalharam,
fought and
descobriram
fallen for want of
por
that
querer
gift.
essa dádiva.
If what you say is true,
Só que,
how did no one else
se eu
see
que diz a
it?
verdade, ninguém mais viu isso
Says
antes.
they didn't.
E disse que não viram. Talvez, na verdade, fossem
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
para quem exatamente?
The higher ups,
Para
the gods
poderosos.
themselves.
So now you want to do something about the
Para
crystals?
vamos fazer algo a respeito dos
And
cristais.
what?
Não,
We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it.
isso, a promessa não
But if we continue down this path,
estamos no caminho,
there's only one
tem um
fate
destino
that awaits the
possível para o
realm.
mundo. Estamos no caminho sem destino.
And we can't very well set our people
Não tem
free
como liberar nosso
if
povo
they're
se
all
estiverem
lying
todos
dead in
mortos
a
numa
blighted
vala
ditch.
tomada pela praga.
Not if we want to create a place where they can live
Se não
on their own
quisermos
terms anyway.
criar um lugar algum
Sort of defeats the
construir
purpose.
do jeito bom.
So,
Então,
if we have to
se a
bring
gente
the old
for,
world
tiver que
crashing
levar o
down
velho mundo à
in order to
destruição
build
para
us a
construir
new
um
one,
novo,
what say you? Are you
como
with me?
diz comigo.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
Retribuir só.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
Muito bom.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Foi quem se meteu?
If everything we were taught about the mother crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme. I wouldn't want you queuing over on the way.
A cama do City.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
What do you say?
Ah, Clive.
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to. I was hoping
I don't doubt it.
we struck. Now, as to, I have 3 meals for.
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3.
Hey,
We'll
Clive.
find one by the entrance.
Beleza. Serve pra alguma coisa essa missãozinha?
It's nice to see the hideaway finally coming alive. So long ago.
Who knew dung had so many uses?
Yes, you very well. Learn your letters. Easy for him to say.
Quarto do City. Esse.
Back so soon? Fancied another kick?
Can they send me?
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been... It's not. You keep...
Ela. Masmorra que eu tava preso, né?
Wanted to send a message. So gone. You've lost a letter.
Oh, just a letter.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse?
Tem que dar
I'm
uma
a courier. I carry
Tá, vamos
things.
ver aqui.
If I can't do nothing, that's worst of all.
Maybe if you retrace...
What's no?
You know what? Can I help you? Kenneth sent me. Ah, wonderful.
Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your...
Is he sick?
I would be... Come, you must eat
Nah.
if you're to recover.
Beleza.
It's never this late.
Something smells good. For me, I hope.
Did it?
Oh, my thanks. These birds...
They must keep you busy.
But who has time to... Anyway.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
I do.
Ah, you're back. All done? One here.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven. And you will always have a place.
It's kind of you to say.
It is the truth.
E me deu um bicho. Táxi, cidadão, aqui primeiro.
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some...
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. The hideaway can't survive. Wait.
I was.
Then... Of course.
Ah, deixa. As quests estranhas, mano. Já só serve pra ganhar experiência. Toca Sharon.
So what god's-forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know. It'd better all be here. Speaking of Oriflamme, if you ask... just...
All right.
Acho que eu mudei a... Sem querer eu mudei a espada. Invictus aqui, porque mais forte, né? A cada carta. Caraca, onde que esse auto tá?
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal.
A gente vai fazer. O Cid tá mandando, a gente faz, mano.
Convinced it's the right thing to do.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right.
Beleza,
Anyone
palhaços.
travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach.
Vamos lá.
Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
There's...
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute. The Vale.
Ixi, uma casa de má
She's quite a
reputação.
woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
É, eu acho melhor você não levar a amiguinha do gelo nessa história. Agora você pode ver relatórios aliados falando com Caute, balcão dos relatórios. Os aliados refeitórios esconderijos são dados dos rompe maldição, que contém informações sobre missões disponíveis. Palistea.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Well, maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward.
Basta ter.
Me?
Braço direito dele, ele é o mestre severo. Mestre, quando o homem espancou, jogou na rua para morrer. Foi o Otto que vai falar não?
So, what'd you say? Here you go.
Relatório de aliados, Gaut para descobrir as missões de viajar imediatamente para o obelisco. Próximo dele.
Seen enough?
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Caraca.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northridge in a few days.
Vamos lá pro reino.
You two behave now.
Forte se vocês três. Vou averiguar um negócio que eu vi lá no portal da Fênix.
The tavern. It's done. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening.
Olha lá.
All right. I'll see.
Thank you.
How many were?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty.
I have to find him before the Imperials do.
Ha! Golden Stables my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
Nossa, é o seguinte, gente. Vocês vão dar o fora daqui, eu vou ter que chutar a bunda de
That's a fine
vocês.
sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect. What say we relieve you on it?
Vem pegar minha espada.
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
Você não quer minha espada?
It's over. Give me fire. Stay down. There, boy. It's over. Die.
Exato.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
Herói dos estábulos dourados.
Twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good
But you weren't.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants wouldn't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable.
Tchau. Ai.
There he is, the man of the hour.
Coisa aqui no Bosque Sombrio que me interessa. Viajar até aqui. Então, eu vou dar uma olhadinha aqui, porque eu vi uma porta ali. Tô sempre curioso, gente. Então, assim, vamos ver o que vai acontecer se eu chegar naquela porta. A gente volta pra missão principal. Ah, eles enterraram os mortos.
The bodies are buried.
Massacre.
May they be reborn in the light of the firebird's flame. The bodies are buried. May they be reborn in the light of the firebird's flame.
Pesado. Que é aquela porta. A porta não abria antes. Abre agora. Consigo abrir ainda. Droga. Tem que só pra ver isso. Ah. Beleza. Matei minha curiosidade, né? Viajar até ela perdida. Ver o que vai acontecer lá.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
In case you were wondering, the boys finally cleared the road to Northreach. But there's no need to hurry, is there?
Oh, your Sid couldn't trouble you.
That depends.
Some new man must have...
They're probably...
E me ajuda. O que você quer? Ah, não, deixa
Suit
quieto.
yourself.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up to the vineyard to see the lad?
Master Quentin will never forgive me if I don't save that crop. I want... Wait, that's... Ah, glory to Griga. If you're a friend of Master Quentin's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lost Wings Pride.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I suppose the smells. I tried chasing, and if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quentin... You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be a...
All right.
Tá bom, vou cuidar
I'll
disso.
see to it.
Oh, thank you.
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? Well, not on my watch.
A porta não abre ainda. subir aqui. Acontece o quê?
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
The shad's all salted and smoked. It'll be an age. Back, are ya? Stink's gone from Did Master Quentin summon
É que eu vou pra lá. Praticamente caminho do quest principal. Lá.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble. Oh, excellent. Another fight. That's enough. It's over.
Pronto. Tem que ir todas essas vespas de uma vez aqui e acabo com isso. Beleza.
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man know.
Tá com o tio lá.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
Demora não, hein, tio? Caraca.
Don't tell me. Turnips for some.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Pronto, tio, matei todas as vespas. É, matei todas as vespas lá. Todo mundo, detetizado.
The vineyards were... Well, I'll see that he hears of your kindness.
Tá. Aparentemente por aqui. Lá no alto. Tô diminuindo pra cá. Aumentando. Caraca. Dá pra dar uma volta? Bom. Tentar, né? Sacanagem. Não dá pra ir por aqui não. Bom, não é mundo aberto, né? Não dá pra ir em qualquer lugar que você quer. Bora. Ai, ai.
Don't tell me. Turnips for something.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
Legal. Bora. Bora, Clive. Exagerei um pouquinho. Só um pouquinho.
How tall? Garuda, lend me your strength.
É, devia ter usado meu poder pra esse bicho aqui. Tá bom.
Keep your distance, boy.
Também tem fogo também. Quer ver?
Not this time.
Não. Droga.
My wounds, boy.
Vamos, Jogo. Vamos. Morreu. Tá. Então já foi pro espaço. Ok. Outra. Deixa meu cachorro em paz. Isso aí. Caraca. É que eu passo daqui. Ah. Pra cá não tem saída. Vai que, né? Sacanagem. Tá bom. Ótimo.
There, boy. Sick of Toggle.
Olha esse golpe aqui, eu não sabia que dava que ia dar esse golpe. Ok. Ah, é outro desse? Deixa eu ver o que eu vou fazer com você.
My wounds, boy. Get him, boy. Don't let them get away. Torgal, give them all you've got, boy.
Tá bom. Vem cá.
That's it.
Beleza.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the
Beleza, chegamos aí.
I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Welcome, good... Bugger off, Branded. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
Give me one of those hells.
Caraca, me chama de pobre, mano. Não tô vendo o cliente.
All from the sea of grace this very morn.
With reds, whites, ales, meads, ciders, perries, murrays.
Uma loja livre. Coisa pra comprar. Esse trouxa aqui que eu não vou comprar, né? Ah, marquei o local. Legal. É bom fuçar, tá vendo? Gaia.
You've a keen eye. I'll be here if you need me.
Fala, não me Gaia. Enquanto a minha arma aqui tá boa. Invictus por enquanto. Olha a arma aqui. Ah, pensando aquele golpe que eu tenho, essa habilidade aqui. Beleza, essa daqui. Utilizada, né? Essa aqui é melhor. Vou trocar ela. Aqui. Peraí. A laceração. Apertei. Não, pô. Novo. Vamos lá. Ciclone. Laceração. São esse aqui. Quadrado. Ciclone. Curtiu o ciclone. Tá, que mestre. Quero pôr essa. Quero pôr do triângulo. E dá? Ciclone, não consigo tirar o ciclone. Quero pôr o ciclone e quero pôr o outro. Ah, não vai, ó. Droga, hein? Eu não consigo remover? Alteração. Bom, né? Dá, não dá. Fazer o quê? Aí, deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui.
Do you see anything you like?
Bobinas mecânicas level 1, 50 mil? O que isso faz? Pergaminho de esfarrapado, que qual foram presas de vários comparsas, títulos de tormenta, melodia parece familiar, mas a autoria é desconhecida. Tônico do leão. As pratas. Carrega a barra de transcendência 10 segundos. Robusto, super poção.
You've a keen eye.
Super poção só.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
Não meu dinheiro muito não. Morreu.
Begone! The gate's for citizens, not serfs.
Sabe quem está falando, mano? Viadão.
The right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
Spices from the faraway
Like a plum for the apple of your eye.
much for this one?
O cara não deixou passar no portão.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
Ok. Que a dama quer de mim, né?
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
Caraca.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Será que ela quer, cara?
You say these are all from Dalmicia?
Are you gonna buy something or not? No one's allowed through the gate until all packs...
What the hell are you doing?
Tut-tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Yeah.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Never fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
Ela se veste como lorde, o cara trata ele como se fosse escravo.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And I suppose I'll need to get my coin purse.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
É bem articuladora, né?
You look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
For instance, Sid.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust, and hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must...
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only...
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before. She'd lost her comb. A gift. It wasn't anything... You see, Tatienne was an orphan. And she looked upon the dame as a mother.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. Tatienne shared a room. Her
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking, and you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Did she...
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit.
Me.
Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. The dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in. And she didn't want to let her down. Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him.
Beleza.
A man from the
Cicatriz no olho.
garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Don't tell me you've grown tired.
That's the date on that.
Speech quest aqui.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will...
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
It's not been half a moon since Belling's talk. That's what we signed up for.
Clive, tell me.
That remains to be...
Só pra ela que o cara cicatrizou. É raptado.
Oh, Tatiane, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moore. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued...
And you plan on traveling to Moore to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such. There is a man in Moore who... His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Ah. Tal do vilarejo.
Word is that the legions are ready into march again.
Então tá.
The markets are a veritable.
Basicamente a linha reta, né?
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Tá? Ah, Doguinho, você tá aí?
If the people of Moore are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Capital census already half
Huh?
stone.
Yo.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
Quer alguma
One of her
coisa.
courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one.
Is he still here?
The trader? If you seek him
Ah,
out,
beleza.
Keep the fact is, folks round here would sooner hang her branded than help, and that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
If even a grain is... Buy, sell, or be gone.
Mais uma lâmina de Gaia.
Good riddance.
Enquanto não tem espada, é melhor que ser invictus, né?
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes. Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Deixa, papai, que você ajudou, viu? Vai, tarado. Sangue.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Stay down! Sickle, Torgal. A little help.
Ai, como dei esse golpe. Ah, se deixar nervoso agora. Ih, rapaz.
A man and a woman.
E a Sean é a moça. Tadinha.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Gente.
So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You? Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift
Ah,
from
tem
the
o filme
dame.
da prima, mano.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Ah, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
A faca dama. As notícias pra ela.
If it was a mess. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking, according to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen. It would appear...
Not to mention the same thing.
But that couldn't possibly be true
Okay.
now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will.
Buy, sell, or be gone.
E o tempo de recarga de e no eletrônico 40 mil. Isso faz, cara. Ver. Pedaço de pergaminho rapado. Qual foi? Faz passos do toleiro dentro.
That's not how it works.
Essa mesmo. Dirige. Só faz isso? Toca música na orquestra?
Thanks for nothing.
Gasta noite. Tem quest aqui, mas sei lá. Deixa eu ver aqui.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
Eu procure a Chloe.
I can't promise I'll find her.
She has beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such, and she likes walking in the wheat. Oh, she must be starving too.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Você viu a Chloe por aí?
You work these fields?
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Nossa, como você é grossa, minha.
Chloe. More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the
Menino tá
interruption.
morta.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair.
Caramba,
It
tadinha.
could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever.
Shh.
Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl.
Shh.
Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
É.
I'm so sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry, Chloe.
O doguinho. Tá.
Fetch.
cuidar do meu doguinho, né? Afinal de contas, tadinho.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
You, Brandon, here now. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Oxi, atrasado pra quê?
Did they tell you nothing?
Não explicaram nada não, seu mal educado, caramba.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
Yes.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
Dad.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Caraca, o doguinho deu um salto pro alto. Pronto. É assim que você põe espada?
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
Crianças desse vilarejo são tudo mal educado, hein?
Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
O pai, o escravo com várias missões secundárias para fazer.
The wolf's work, no doubt.
Só liberar.
But it's not the wolf that's to blame.
Libera mais tarde. Ah, sim.
Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
You, Brandon, come here. How dare you
Tô
frighten
assustado,
my
meu
son?
filho.
You slaughter his
Tô
poor
de estimação.
pet, and
Cara
then
de
have
pau.
that wolf was trained. You are the entertainment.
Ai, dá um cacete nesse cara.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not
Gosta dele?
Brandon I bought, are you? How dare you deceive? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber?
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another, with jaws powerful enough to...
Tá, so.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
That's
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always...
Ah, então. E o cachorro, né? O cachorro matou ele.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually.
Eita.
Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Vai lá. Marca de sangue que tá ali, sei não, hein? Bom. Aqui.
Had another branded drop in the field yesterday.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. Don't think he's a deserter, do you?
O 10 aqui acabaram. Ok.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, a deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Capital? Ótimo. Vamos dar 2 truques pro pessoal da capital. Vamos ver. Prazeres. Zona.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is... If the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But First, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Beleza, vamos ao castelo agora. É um ponto crucial. Então, tipo assim, eu não vou poder voltar. Fecha.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
Tem algumas quests, né?
That's the day done then.
How about the veil?
Word is that the Legion's already into March again.
Did one of them get on the site?
Another one of the Dane's pets.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the... I
Okay,
cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. Might I trouble you for some assistance?
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne. I have business beyond these walls, but... And who better than someone in the employ of the Veil? Would you be willing to help
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the item...
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of
Com
course
certeza.
not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot strongly...
Beleza. Vou fazer essa missãozinha desse cara aqui.
If the right
Reds,
any objects
whites,
forbidden by the
ales,
throne.
meats, ciders,
For the apple of your eye.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind. Whether you have the coin or not.
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer.
Ela.
That is no burden off my back. And...
All this for a drink.
not just any drink. The very best. The guards find that, they'll seize it. Etienne likes it.
Of course.
Tá. Tá pra pegar a bebida. Olha.
I have no business.
Well, I have business with you.
I do not know.
Somewhere that get
Fine. This is
Virei Uber. Virei entregador.
Branded, if I discover you have
I can always take it.
You will do no such thing. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would payment.
Cigars.
Those...
However... There's nothing here for your kind, Branded.
I have a delivery from Etienne.
Ah, de ficar me insultando, pô. A tatuagem aí enche o saco, hein?
Say so. Times are hard. But this here'll make sorry about the welcome. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Ah, o que você tá entregando aí?
Perfume.
Perfume?
Oriflamme's finest.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
That's the day done then.
How about the
Beleza.
Word is that the legions are readying to march again.
Dá uns seus baratos aqui.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are
O cara é
yours.
contrabandista praticamente, pô.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankle. After all, we both... And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, despite the ring...
I didn't realize crystals...
As scarce as... Do you think it vulgar?
I think you're doing what you...
Yeah, indeed. A reward for a job well done.
Muito blá blá blá, né?
I thank you.
Eu fabricava uma espada melhor, sei lá. Mais duas quests por aqui. Ah, pode fazer pelo menos mais quest. Ver se essa aqui é mais interessante.
Sergeant's got it in for us to... Where's your
Comandante,
commanding
marcado.
officer, Brandon?
Treinamento de soldado,
you lost
verdade.
or something?
I'm just passing through.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the...
They
Quer lutar, mano? Vamos lutar.
How about it?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are.
Você tá desafio de soldado? Ótimo. Bora.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Now, let's get the measure.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
Beleza. Uma lutinha.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
That's enough.
Vem aqui, vem.
So you know one end of a block from the other.
Você falou pra mim não me conter, né?
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
Vem cá, soldadinho, vem. Vamos lutar, vem.
Let's have some fun, shall we?
Vamos nos divertir.
How the bearer win the Dame's favor anyway?
I know he went to hold my tongue at the start.
Defende essa aqui. E essa aqui. Yeah. Defende essa. Chutar a sua bunda até lá na frente pra você aprender a não desafiar mais. Nossa, muito fácil, chega a ser bem difícil.
Can I go now?
Posso ir agora? Depois dar o cacete bem dado de vocês?
The dame's man or no,
O babaca de sou, é.
Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old...
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
Eu sei, eu imaginei isso aí. Eu ia perder algumas quests se eu não pegasse e não avançasse. Por isso que eu tô fazendo essas quests aqui. Talvez eu zere as quests primeiro, né? Eu queria ver se eu conseguia upar as espadas de uma forma mais rápida. Não sei nem se essa espada aqui é muito forte.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin. Simple fare cost little more than a pittance. Contemptible though it is, my country, and despite my best attempts at secrecy, much brings me to my request. The brand upon your
Bom, tudo bem. Precisa.
Fine.
Oh, thank you.
Obrigado. Um prato de comida para parecer uma coisa para fazer uma diferença. Entregue a esses em...
What food I can provide 3 bearers, overworked
Eles trabalham demais, comem menos.
Tragic. True, be discreet for both our sakes. And for the sake
of alimentar os caras. Bom.
I'm afraid not.
Priorizado.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Uma coisa pra me examinar aqui. Chamar adoração. Ondas, botecos. Time diário. Alimentar os caras que estão com fome. Pronto, nossa comida aí.
Not half as much as I need this. I don't eat it here though. Has it always been this bad? Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain.
Entregador de marmitex agora.
That's something at least.
Legal. Tá faltando mais duas, pelo menos mais uma quentinha pra entregar. Aqui.
have something for you.
É, mais uma Armitex entregue. Olha, bonita ela, hein?
Now. Branded! Who told you to rest? Stop. And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Cara, você quer tomar uma surra? Mano, achei que o Clive ia dar uma surra nesse cara. Tem mais um ali.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here.
Posso descer o sarrafo em todo mundo aqui, não?
Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Word is that the legions are ready into march.
E tá.
Business. Though not
Trabalha
my
pra
own.
si.
Ah, so he found someone just as well. I hear his friends.
So he really
There was a time he was one.
rare for what?
A fact,
Legal.
not my sister.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better.
Toma lá essa comida e vai de papo furado, moço. Quest aqui ainda. Ah, tio, vou fazer essa quest, vai.
I can try.
That'll do. Tell it.
Vou ver essa missão logo.
So you're the new arrivals. You're...
Truly. I'm hungry.
Come.
Wait here. I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
That'll be enough for today. We don't need you risking.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to sell? Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Can I have another cup, Daddy? Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed
Mais
without
para
tending
alimentar
to what's
ficar
outsiders.
capricho para vocês.
It's not for me.
Para mim, para vocês chegados.
Oh, my apologies.
Desculpa.
I didn't see the mark.
É
In
marca,
that
então.
case, you may have
É,
whatever you
sempre assim, maltratado, depois alguém me pede desculpa.
That's really all it takes. One look.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left what? Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Beleza, pode pegar o que quiser pra gente levar comida pro povo lá.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see?
Consertado. Pegue, põe vinho da taverna. Toma.
May we? Truly?
É, pode. Come um negócio logo. Tô louco.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and...
I know.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need a...
Thank you. For...
Bem, a próxima vez que vocês pedirem comida, vocês vão ter comida. Beleza. Todo mundo fica feliz. O Deixe tem umas quests secundárias também. É, tem que fazer os negócios porque senão depois não dá pra fazer mais. Aí não sei se isso é algum troféu, faça todas as quests secundárias, alguma coisa do tipo. Alguém manda matar alguém aqui porque é mais legal.
Can't talk now, Martha told me all about you.
Pra vocês,
Word is you're a devil with
uma
that.
fera com espada, falou que parece estar com pressa, assim, muito longe.
Not waste a moment. It might
sound serious.
Not so much what happened as what might.
Aconteceu o que vai acontecer, descobriram, cortou, entende? Agora, antigos
friends and neighbors want.
Where is this bearer?
O que? O portador?
Fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life, but they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to here. If you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand.
Beleza. É claro, vamos lá, né?
Thank you, Clive. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get...
You found him yet?
Mudou a voz? Ah, não.
That fucking snake played me false. Acted like he was one of us, and the old time we need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hangings to... Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here.
Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. Off.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe we have to find him.
Vamos encontrar.
I better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder? You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens.
Chuck Norris.
He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some...
He was making for the marshes then.
Pântano. Até o pântano. Vamos achar o Chuck Norris lá no pântano. Vai ser o onde?
Better keep my eyes peeled.
Cadê o doguinho, hein? Quem sumiu? Vamos lá. Opa.
A lantern. The one Norris was...
Certamente Norris
At least
estava
I know which
usando.
way he went. Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
Se alguém for Norris, Chuck Norris.
Norris, I presume.
É o Norris, não é?
Leave me
Sim,
be.
pelo menos.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Filho.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. Oh, but it doesn't matter now. I was one bearer to another. Please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ah, ele sabe como
Ronald
é que
didn't
eles
send
são
me.
tratados.
One of Martha's men did. Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend.
I never knew.
Just wait here and stay out of sight.
Ai, confia logo neles, rapaz.
There's few would have been so
Ai, sim, obrigado. Todas as poucas pessoas seriam generosas.
You're not.
I've been called worse. Oh.
Thanks.
Chamou o cara de cachorro
I dropped
imperial,
it when
mano.
those creatures attacked me, but
All right. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years.
Ah, não.
Oh, we fuck.
Tá brigando ainda, velho?
There you are, Clive.
Cara chato.
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters.
Let me see that. No.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's only wished those whose job it was had done what it. Letting a bearer
Cara
go.
chato, ele
What
quer
anything
ver.
to do with me now, eh?
Quer ver o
Here
outro.
goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Mas não quer, né? Ver o corpo do outro, né? Clive, você mentiu pro cara, Clive.
True, Clive.
He's alive.
Tá vivo.
You'll find him in a hut in the marshes.
Deixei eu acabando no pântano, esperando por você.
Oh, you crafty. Thank you. It's not.
Você vai me dar, interessante. Ninguém me dá uma espada poderosa, alguma coisa assim. Não concluída. Aham. É requinha. Cinzas e meteor... Ah, mano. Dropa um item legal aí, pô. Eu fiquei pensando que eu ia montar nesse peco-peco aí.
Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter. Now I've not got your knacks.
Deixa
and I
o
need
pessoal
that
cair no
shard to chill
pântano.
It's just a short climb down. I'll make it.
Bom, vou te ajudar. Oh, 1000? Vou ajudar sim.
Just promise you'll look. There may be one
claimed it.
All right, eating it, but only might have. You understand? There were a lot of bog crabs down. Oh, don't worry. There weren't.
Não se preocupa não, cara. Ah, beleza.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting.
Casquinha de siri.
Get him, boy!
Já foi. Tem mais? Vê. Do outro lado? Bom? É, tá bom. Preguiça de subir a escada.
It's true. Burned to the ground. The whole village.
Yours, I presume.
Faz aí.
You found it! Oh, thank you!
Tá feliz, cara?
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if there was a time on it. Crystals are...
Tá bom, tá bom. Interessado em sua vida, não. Eu. De nível. Mais forte. Legal. Beleza, fizemos a missão secundária aqui. Não tem mais nada. O mapa mundi. E aqui? Esconderijo, né? Esconderijo. Tem umas missões secundárias presas aí.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Sound happy.
Atsu, euzinho. Aceitar a missão dessa vez, vai.
You see, it's go if I. I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long.
Vamos dar de carteira.
I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Clive, was it?
É muito que pra mim.
He's never this late.
Aí. Deixa eu ver aqui. Pera aí que o pessoal tá batendo na minha porta aqui. Já vem, gente. Voltei. Eu não entendi onde que eu tenho que ir. Então, aqui. Procurar nos fardos. Procurar no fardo. Aonde? Fardos de Gautland. E Gautland. Fardo de Gautland. Tem pro mapa, né? L. Fardos de Gautland. Marta. Meu Deus. Menina de Annabelle. Tem missão ali também. Ah, então deve ser por aqui, né? Eu priorizei, mas não tá aparecendo.
Clive, was it?
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl of brown.
Fancy giving us a hand? Here you go. Think you can help?
Não tem nada aqui. Onde que é esses fardos de Gautland? Eu não sei. Quarto do Cid. Aqui não.
There's work enough here for 100, and not nearly enough able bodies to see it all done. The hideaway is lucky to have
Lady Karen.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
It's never this late.
Engraçado, não apontou pra mim. Estranho.
Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, I'm worried.
Why leave this?
Fuck the heart. Wait,
Ah, ele quer que eu vou...
I'll do what I can.
Oh,
What can...
he's been working.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels.
Ah, vamos priorizar essa daqui, já que eu não sei onde que tá esses fardos, não sei o quê. O que é isso aqui, sei lá. Nossa, que é o... Quintim dela perdida. O Gav.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
I don't know. You could rinse and chop these greens for the stew, I suppose.
Procure objetos fardos de Gautland. O outro tá dizendo pra mim poder fazer o quê? Fale com Quintim em ala perdida. Ala perdida, hein? Ainda salão nobre e taverna. Cada salão do Cid, enfermaria, dormitórios. Visão. Ala perdida local. Esses lugares, né? Tá perdida aqui. Beleza. Ah, então o outro deve ser ali. Beleza. Duas missõezinhas aí, facinho.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see?
if it isn't Sid's young protege.
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall.
O Randall me mandou esconderia há muito tempo.
Though, thinking about it,
I'll go and look for him.
He was to meet in the city. I do hope nothing...
Woody Randall.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
The shad's all salted and smoked. It'll be an age before the stink's gone from my skirts.
But at least you'll have the Grimalkin.
Back, are ya? Did Master Quentin summon ya?
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open.
Big. Os fardos. Tá.
Good.
Já era.
Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies.
Último.
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
Correndo no passo lá. Beleza. Agora eu preciso só ir atrás desse aqui.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something. No idea if it was
Tá
your
bom,
letter.
já vou te entregar a carta, vai. Caramba, mano, que mão de obra do caramba isso aqui. Bem que o Caio falou que os quests secundários são bem mais lento, né? Se a gente não fizer elas, depois a gente vai te perder, então.
The shad's all salted and smoked, but it'll be an age before the stink's gone from my skirts.
But at least you'll have the Grimalkins to keep you company.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
Peguei a carta. O cachorro tá lendo a carta. É um cachorro incrível, ele sabe ler.
It seems we have our culprit. Someone's waiting for this. And he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our
Cara, tá maluco? Você tá falando com o cachorro? Tá, eu tenho que pegar esses esconderijo. Como é que eu... Pra onde que eu tenho que ir? Tá, cara, isso eu entendi, mas... Ah, entendi. Pra cá. Hã? Caraca. Eu volto por cima. Fica lá ponte ali. Sacanagem esse mapa, viu? Cubo. Ali. Beleza, vamos correr. No caminho certo. Ei, moço, tô brincando de entregar carta pros outros. Ah não, o negócio é do fardo, né? Pegando. Beleza.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods we were attacked. Beastmen on the right. Randall knew he needn't play that.
Ah, mas espera na estrada.
Further down the road, please.
I'll do what I can.
Beleza.
Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
Pode bater, trouxa. Doguinho, ataca, doguinho. Sai, doguinho. Sai, doguinho, ataca. Tá, essa coisa feia.
Get him. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away.
Tá. Ai, droga. Vou fazer melhor que isso, cara. Sim, ó. Tipo desse jeito aqui, ó. Tá. Fazer melhor que isso, querido. Ela lutar contra mim. Tá. É muito lento, tio. Eu tô pegando fogo, bicho. Vamos lá. Finalmente um pouquinho de ação, né? Caraca. Via. Deu sorte que eu já ia disparar o outro poder. Morreu nesse aqui mesmo. Pronto. Ih, rapaz. Morreu, cara. É, acho que tem boas notícias, né, Clive?
He doesn't deserve to rob.
O Randall tá. Aqui vai ficar do lado do Randall. Randall, seu parça morreu, cara. O bicho barrigudo lá matou ele. Ele dá notícia? Gente, o Randall morreu lá.
There you are. And?
É, morreu.
Damn it. He's not far from the south gate.
Of course. I knew he was brave.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work. And he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate.
Vai ficar satisfeito com o destino do parça? Oh, meu Deus do céu. Meu parça. Triste, né? As facinhas morrem, cara. Droga. Missão concluída. Agora vamos voltar para o esconderijo para terminar a outra missão. Beleza. E a gente zera as missões secundárias que estão abertas aí. Eu não sei se eu vou precisar dos itens, aquela coisa toda, né?
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
Don't mind me.
Acho que é lá embaixo,
Just
né?
taking a quick breather, ain't I?
É, Gil.
Send a message.
Maybe I should just own up. There you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me.
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure.
Only a little worse for wear.
Um pouco amassado, né? Tem a carta, suprimentos, tudo aí. Reclama não, cara.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
É, filha do Cid.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man.
Claro,
Thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with Levin. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles.
Posso
If
que
there's
é,
anything you're wanting,
é nada que
Sid,
faz.
today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Vida. beleza, ó, nem uma missãozinha secundária presa aqui. Caraca, tem mais um pedação de mapa pra cá, mano. Tem esse reino aqui ainda que eu não fui. Nós estamos indo pro primeiro reino. Tem 1, 2. Não sei se são um reino. 3. 4 reinos aí pra gente ver. Um mais esquisito que o outro. Ver como é que tá a situação. Parece interessante, mas ele é mais fraco, né? O giratório aqui é muito bom. O tranco aqui é o que eu mais gosto. Não adianta evoluir. Tem que dar garra aqui. Ah, até que enfim, é. Não tava aguentando mais. Mas é bom ficar. Vou deixar zerado. Mas olha, já deu tempo aí. A gente vai salvar aqui, né? Eu quero mais tarde jogar Fortnite, então. Mas como não tem nenhuma novidade, vamos deixar aqui no 22. Sim. Beleza. Tá bom? E a gente vai ficando por aqui. O golpe forte da garota também é bom, sei. Então, vou ver se eu vou ver que eu consigo deixar mais forte ali, né? Não dá pra evoluir o cachorro não, né? O doguinho lá parece que não evolui. Bom, ou evoluir mais tarde vai ser liberado, não sei o que tem que fazer com ele, né? De vez em quando eu faço um carinho nele lá pra ver se melhora alguma coisa, mas todo dia é doguinho, né? Todo jeito. Então a gente vai ficando por aqui. Encerrando aqui a live lá no TikTok. Tá? E a gente vai encerrando aqui nas outras mídias. Tchau, tchau, galera. Até a próxima. Até mais. Se quiser jogar comigo daqui a pouquinho Fortnite, eu acho que eu devo 22, só pra jantar a gente já joga um pouquinho de Fortnite. Fechado? Tchau, tchau. Até a próxima. Até mais.